Surprisingly, there's not actually a lot of coverage from us, because it's very much a sensation amongst students that this has been a long time coming, and the message of kind of get Brexit done, as much as people are ideologically opposed to it, has really seeped down. People are really feeling kind of a sense of relief that it's over more than anything else. I think there's one, maybe two events going on in Oxford to mark the day, and that's really it. Students have kind of forgotten about this a while ago. So I mean, already immediately I study Spanish and was thinking of taking up one of the Erasmus Plus programs in Europe next year, but instead me and quite a few people in my position are now looking to go to other countries on our years abroad, because we don't know what schemes are going to be in place and what funding is available. And especially for people who aren't able to financially support themselves, there's definitely going to be some increased level of uncertainty and a lack of clarity over what funding, what money is going to be available to support them, especially 1 or 2 years down the line.
I think this was me. I did a tweet about it.
No, it was because
Mark goes on a rant about like
the archetype of like guy who would have voted New Labour but now votes like Conservative.
Johnson,
Well, I feel quite sad because obviously, first of all, I feel like my economic opportunities in the future are damaged in terms of having less economic ties with the EU. We're never going to be able to get the same level of economic integration we have currently. But also just symbolically, I think it's quite sad in terms of Britain's place in the world, in that, people often talk about Brexiteers voting Brexit because of their feelings of identity. But I think, for me, my feelings of what British identity on the global stage is that now we have less power, less influence, we're less cooperative. And I think symbolically that sort of makes me feel quite sad about the sort of country I'm living in.
Somehow it's enfranchised, imagine that like Wallace can vote and Gromit can also use Wallace.
To be honest, I feel a little bit apathetic, really, because I feel like the real world is always a lot better and a lot worse. Political campaigns make the world out to be a lot better and a lot worse than it actually is. And the reality of Brexit is, for most of us, life does kind of go on. Like, the sun will come up tomorrow.
I took it for granted that if I wanted to, I could go and live abroad or study abroad or get a job abroad, because that's what it's been like for my whole life. And now it's just it feels like a lot of doors have closed. And I know loads of people who are from the EU who will feel very nervous about their future. So I think it is it's quite privileged to be able to be apathetic about it, because I think it's going to have a negative effect. And just because, we don't spend our lives, it's not going to unleash rioting or so on, but however subtly, I think our lives are going to get worse. And